make it good, yeah, yeah, yeah. Make it good. Make it good.
just my jealousy. I don't wanna lose you. Turn it around, baby. Spend more time with me. It's getting insane, I know. Let it not be true.
much. Over to you guys.
Okay, Doris, thanks. And we'll have the start of the third quarter for you shortly. But first, the halftime show.
Now, presented by Sprint.
I'm Damon Bruce. Hello, and welcome to the halftime report out in L.A. It isn't even close. The Heat have been tearing it up, and offensively just filling it up, making the pass to the open man, generating opportunities. They are piling up points in a hurry. Jimmy Butler certainly contributing with his play. The bucket looks about 5 feet wide for him. He hasn't missed one shot. Can you believe it? For the Clippers, a much different story. Awful free throw shooting has been a major thorn in their side. It's been ugly. We've seen Darren Collison having a superb half. He's got 10 points and also helped out with 2 rebounds. And back to Los Angeles we go. Thanks so much for being with us.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
We welcome you back, and always plenty of hustle and bustle here in Los Angeles, California.
What a stellar outing in this one for Butler. He's got 16 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
Here's Dragic. Outside Butler. Passes it to Oden. Back to Butler. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. Here's Wade, and it's sent back by George. They retain possession.
That's his first personal foul.
The Heat have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. Clippers trail by 20. Here's Beverly. Jamison with a screen on Wade. Leonard. No good on the triple.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
They grab their own miss. That's good. Oden's got 11.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out, that's the result you get right there.
Here's Beverly. He's got 10. On the dunk by Jordan.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought Clark angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish even.
Timeout called, the Heat. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. It's their lack of points in transition that has him mainly concerned. They need to be pushing it, he said, creating more opportunities for easy points in the fast break. He told them also they should be swarming to the basket at the offensive end. He wants a lot of bodies inside. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Butler kicks to Bosch. Puts up a 3, and the Heat, another 3.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, you got to get some bodies out there defensively, though. I mean, things are way too easy out beyond the three-point arc.
Now, here is George. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
He's a high-effort guy, always looking for the offensive rebounds. He's got a skill set that coaches love to encourage.
Yeah, he's kind of like a pushover parent. You know, somebody that lets you have your way all the time. He'll give you plenty of seconds if you don't pay attention to him.
And he gets it to go.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
He's been aggressive looking for a shot, but without much success. It might be time for him to take a step back and look to help the team in other ways.
And a new group in for the Heat. Udonis Haslem is checked in for Bosch. Matthews comes in for Butler. Ray Allen is checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Chalmers in for Goran Dragic. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. The change he wants to see made is a defensive one. He talked to the team about closing out much more quickly on their perimeter shooters. He thinks they've been giving them too much space out there. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Chalmers with it. He's got 9. Allen outside. The 3. Excellent D there from George.
You know, DeAndre Jordan last year led the league in field goal percentage at 64%, but that was... That's how he makes his presence felt.
And we see him do it time and again. He is a special talent.
And an entertaining one at that. Just an unbelievable finisher.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Check out the game for Allen. He has 9 points and 1 rebound. Some effective offense making passes, and he's also been hitting from deep with the 3 ball.
What a combination that is. Good, smart passing with shooting range. I don't know how you defend that.
That free throw good from Allen.
Really not hard to argue that Ray Allen is one of the greatest shooters of all time, but with his ability to stay healthy and still contribute, how much longer can he play? I mean, that shot isn't going away anytime soon, fellas.
You talk about the longevity of Ray Allen. He's had some ankle and foot injuries over his career, but his conditioning, Steve, has never been a question.
Never. And his style of play, where he runs defenders around, coming off screens, demands that kind of fitness. Both from him and, of course, whoever's guarding him as well.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
Here's Beverly. A putback. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Some powerful second chance points right there.
Man, he wasn't wasting any time. Straight back up and right into the hoop.
Matthews dishes to Chalmers. 5 on the clock. Back to Matthews. And it's Matthews again missing. Clippers trail by 19. Jordan with it. Oden picks him up. Jamison kicks to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And it's Jordan with the jam.
See the way he turns his passes so well. It's a great assist.
The Heat have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Allen for 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Leonard, no luck.
He has not been on his game, and you know their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Pass to Oden. He feeds it to Chalmers. Chalmers off the pick from Oden. Chalmers pass to Matthews. The Heat need to get a shot off. And again, it's the Heat missing. Clippers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Matthews with the steal. From 10 feet out, he squares up and sinks it. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
You also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged virtually every shot in the paint.
And the Clippers call time here.
Wes Matthews was undrafted out of Marquette back in 2009, but he ended up not only making the team in Utah, but starting as a rookie for the Jazz. He solidified himself as a quality wing in this league, and He's a tough defender who can make the outside shot, and you always know what you're going to get from him at both ends of the floor.
Leonard kicks to Jordan. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. And Clark, you talked about the toughness for Wes Matthews until last season. You know, Steve, he had never missed a game.
250 straight games to start his career. He's battled through pain to always try to get the job done for his teammates. One of my favorite players in the league. Just a tough, physical player who can knock down threes. It's somebody you want on your squad.
His dad played in the NBA for a while.
That's right.
That free throw, no good.
Really an extraordinary game for Jordan. 11 rebounds and 1 steal as well.
You just can't find fault with anything he's done here. The effort, the energy, his production, his defense, it's all there.
All hustle, non-stop effort from him all over that 94 by 50-foot box.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And then Allen slams it in. None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You've got to challenge him a little bit at least.
Crawford, the shot's good. Patterson making the play.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Inside, Crawford with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Crawford's got it. And he gets it to go. Crawford's got 6.
Didn't really try to take on the D by himself. I like that. Very unselfish play.
Dragic against Collison. Here's Battier. Drills the three-pointer.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
Collison dishes to Jamison. Kicks it out to Leonard. That one a little long.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Stolen by Collison. Jamison drives in. Here's Leonard. Great tee that time from Anderson.
It seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Allen for 3. Tries again. A nice shot by Anderson. Anderson's got his second bucket tonight.
That sort of epitomized this game, guys. One team going all out, getting rebounds and putbacks, and the other team just dragging.
From 6 feet. Another shot. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got X, so he'll head to the free throw line.
We've seen Darren Collison getting it done. 10 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
Come on, Collison.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look for Miami. Chris Bosh is checked in for Anderson, and it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Shane Battier. Collison hits them both. And here's Wade. He's got 11.
While not as dominant on defense as they were a year before, the Heat still were tough at that end of the court. The thing is, you could see them turn it on and turn it off when they needed to defensively, so they always managed to get the key stop when they needed it.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Gentlemen, Jamal Crawford will turn 34 this season. One of the quickest players in the league. He said, I'd be the first to tell you if I had lost a step. And the truth is, I have not. I didn't get my normal minutes my first couple of years in the league. When I was younger, I was mad about it, but I think it saved my body. It's funny how it has all come together. I feel like I'm hitting my prime. Guys, he's been playing some of his best basketball over the last few seasons.
He always wants to take the big shots, Doris. It's just who he is. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And when you're coming off a title like the Heat are, there is, a natural tendency to cruise, but Clark, you said this, and Steve, I'm sure you want to comment on it. They can turn it up in a hurry.
Well, there's just so much athleticism on this team that if they want to press you in the half court, they usually can force turnovers, and if not, they can also sit back and play a more straight-up defensive style and be very effective that way as well.
So, for the Clippers, Antoine Jameson's checked in for Dudley. Green comes in for Jamal Crawford. And Fisher subbed in for Darren Collison. The Clippers really having a tough go here. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
.56 seconds left in the third. Butler on the way. Guarded by Green. Butler passes to Dragic. Knocks down the three ball. Dragic has got 12 points in the game.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 14.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Fisher can't hit.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. And that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
With 1 on the clock, and Antoine Jameson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Heat running away with it. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Now Fisher. Kicks it to Dudley. Pass to Fisher. Rocket 6. And he's good on the three ball. Fisher's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Clippers. Here's Butler. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, I'll buy that. I'll buy that for now.
Here's Dudley, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. The Heat leading by 23. Butler attacking, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, this is what he does. He's shooting it well. He's scoring a lot of their points, getting them in front.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And Fisher kicks to Jamison. Up from Green, and it's the Clippers scoring again. And Miami shooting a superb 63% from the field. Chalmers dishes to Oden. Back to Chalmers. He kicks it to Butler. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Chalmers has got 3 assists tonight. The Clippers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Harkless. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
At the line for your Clippers, Mo Harkless. 2 shots.
That's good from Harkless, and the Heat with some changes. Shane Battier is checked in for Haslem. Allen comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Dragic in for Mario Chalmers. That one misses. Now the Heat with it. Outside Butler. No good from outside. Clippers shooting straight 49% from the field. And Beverly kicks to George. That three off the mark.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
It's Allen with the drive.
Well, it was a little bit of a surprise, guys, going into last season when Ray Allen signed a contract with the Heat. He took less money than the Celtics offered him. And no question about it, there was some anger from his former teammates in Boston when he left.
That free throw good from Allen. The Heat making a switch here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And he's going up for the alley-oop. A shot by Jordan, no good. And Clark for Ray Allen, I don't think joining the Heat was just about jumping on a winning bandwagon. I think there'd be some issues for him in Boston.
Well, there were a lot of rumors that he and Rajon Rondo didn't quite get along, and Allen wanted maybe a bigger role offensively. And in fact, you know, his minutes went down last season with the Heat, but he clearly fit in well. Came off the bench and really fit nicely with that shooting ability next to LeBron and Wade. And that fourth foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
And the Clippers making a change here. Collison's out there. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure strength.
Oh, we could feel that one all the way over here.
Yes, we could. What an aggressive move to the basket.
Collison against Dragic. The kick out to Anderson. Back to Dragic. Lets it fly. That one wide left.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
George passes to Collison. Jordan dishes to Collison. And George kicks to Collison. Shot clock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And yes, sir, that one drops. And that's now 9 points for Jamal Crawford.
Well, he's a spot-up shooter, one of the best. One of those guys who, if you give him an inch, I mean, that's all it takes. He will let it fly and frequently knock down that shot.
And also, he catches a lot of defenders off balance, Steve, with his ability to pull up and drain shots off the bounce. It's a very effective skill to have.
Anderson passes to Dragic. Allen kicks to Oden. Plays it up and banks it in. Oden's got 9 points now in just the second half.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He is yet to miss a shot.
Outside for George. No good on the 3.
An 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Got a piece of it. Paul George with the steal. And that one is hammered home.
How about the defensive disadvantage because of the differential in size? He's got no business trying to stop him from that slam.
And the Heat call time here.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Chris Bosh is checked in for Anderson. And it's Butler in for Shane Battier. Dragic kicks to Bosh. That's in coming off an assist from Dragic. And that's 12 points for Chris Bosh.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Collison dishes to Jordan. The 3 from George. Good. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond the arc here in the second half. You look at the percentages, good numbers.
Just what the pharmacist prescribed. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they keep it up.
Here's Collison.
It was a nice season for former Indiana Pacer Darren Collison last year. Acquired by the Mavs, he stepped into the starting role and responded fairly well.
That free throw good from Collison. Collison hits them both. The Heat leading by 20. Now here's Dragic. And it's off from three-point range. And for Collison last season, he shot the ball well and upped his rate of scoring and assists.
And it's the increase in assists that encourages me, Kevin. He's not a dynamic playmaker, but I think he's becoming a solid one. With his quickness and shooting, he really just needs to be more of a point guard, more of a distributor to reach his full potential.
6 to shoot. Here's Butler. Misses off the right eye. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 14-4 run. And Leonard gets it to go.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Wade against George. Right through the knee for the layup. 16 points for Wade.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
And George, here we go. The kick out to Collison. Outside, Jamison. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside, Butler. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Butler's got 11 points here in just the second half. Clippers trail by 18. Here's Collison. Jamison with a screen for Collison. From the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Bosch has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Wade with it. George picks him up. And so he draws the foul on the shot. Now trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, Miami went to that smaller lineup last season, and a big change in that was having Chris Bosh move over to the 5 spot. Not his natural position, but I thought he held his own both offensively and defensively playing in the middle.
The first free throw is good. And for Bosch, playing the center, Steve, he's giving up some weight out there.
But he's a very smart defender. He avoids fouls, and you know the way the league is these days, most teams play smaller, and Bosch can normally find a center that he can guard without too much trouble. But there are a few matchups around the league that are a problem.
Well, they got the speed and the pressure of that Miami defense. You think they're able to compensate for any lack of size inside by using those other things.
Yeah, that's normally the case against, I would say, the vast majority of the league.
Bosch against Collison. Here's Jordan. The shot's good. Collison making the play. 16 points for Jordan.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shot.
Stolen by Wade. And it's Dragic off the drive. Wade misses.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
That's good. 7 points for Paul George. So it's Miami now. 16-point lead. Wade with it, and it's Jamison picking him up. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. free throw good from Wade.
Kevin, they're shooting around 90% from the free throw line. You and I both know that's very strong, very impressive free throw shooting for this team.
And the Clippers making a change here. Beverly's checked in. And both free throws good for Wade. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And Beverly kicks to Leonard. Jamison. Here's Jordan. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
Clippers trail by 16. Leonard, the open look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. 14 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Rockets the pass to Oden. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Well, what we saw here tonight is one team just had everything going for it, and the other didn't. Huge margin of victory for the Heat.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Jimmy Butler. Well, there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got.
And Wade slams it in.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style, a beat down the entire way.
Los Angeles has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Beverly dishes to George. Jamison kicks to Beverly. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Wade passes to Oden. Over to the wing. Butler against Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from 18. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Jordan dishes to Leonard. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shoots a fader. Rebound by Dragic.
Well, he had to fade away there. The defense was all over him, and he got it off, just couldn't get it to go.
And jammed down as he goes right over DeAndre Jordan.
And the crowd here, of course, not happy about the outcome. But you know what? We saw a team tonight that came in prepared to do battle on the road, and they clearly wanted the win.
You know, they were determined to steal this game, and they showed it, Steve. Played harder and got the job done.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Goran, congratulations on the win tonight. A game where you certainly had some nice bench production. What does it take for this team to play at its best?
I mean, everybody's playing hard, you know. Even the guys in the bench, you know, we need everybody, even including the bench. Everybody has to be focused, play hard, and especially in defense.
Playing hard is always a great starting point. Goran, congratulations. Guys, back to you.
Thank you so much, Doris. And now it's time to say so long. So, for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us for this presentation of the NBA preseason on 2K Sports. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game.